fly. You ain't flown it yet with that new prop. You're gonna see the difference. You watch it, I'm telling you.
First flight ever. I'll watch it. I'll feel the pull. I know the bird.
You're gonna know the difference,
I got
man.
over 600 hours.
You're gonna say, why didn't I do this sooner?
Holy shit. You know you're
It's what you're gonna say. Why didn't I do this fucking sooner?
Is the hangar door open or closed?
It's unlocked.
Alright, let's go.
Hey, I meant to tell you I like these rubber mats you got in here. I like that better than carpet. Looks cleaner.
All right, we're here in Gabreski Airport. On behalf of myself, the test pilot, and senior IA Uncle Sid here.
We're fixing to fly for the first time.
Commercial pilot with over
three-blade prop.
16 hours of flight time and a senior IA from Alabama. We're going to do a test commercial, absolutely commercial. We're going to do a test flight on this Hartzell 3-blade Scimitar propeller, brand new. We're going to give you an update in just...
Darwin's virgin flight with a 3-blade on here.
Absolutely.
He's going to have to watch the power.
That's going to be your job. That's going to be your job.
All
Okay.
right,
What we're going to do first thing is go ahead and crank the beast mixture rich, fuel pump on, and bring it all the way to full to about 14, correct?
Yeah, I'm trying it without the fuel pump on whenever you get ready to start.
And
there you go.
a quarter.
A quarter. Now try it.
All right, let's do it. Fuel pumps off. Clear! Controlled airport, I gotta do a little bit of radio. You gotta have no headset and just listen to the motor.
I'm gonna listen to the motor.
Listen to the motor.
Suffolk County Airport, West Hampton Beach, New York. Automated weather observation 1837 Zulu. Wind 170 at 07. Visibility 10. Sky condition few 800. Broken 4,500. Overcast 5,500. Temperature 23 Celsius. Dew point 19 Celsius. Altimeter 2997. Remarks. Density altitude 1000. Suffolk County Airport, West Hampton Beach, New York. Automated weather observation 1837 Zulu. Wind 170 at 07.
So I'm going to take runway 15 today.
Sky condition few 800. Broken 4,500. Overcast.
Going to do a test flight on this Hartzell 3-blade Scimitar propeller here in Gabreski Airport,
Dew point
which is Fox Oscar Kilo.
Altimeter 2997.
Got a cold ground for clearance.
Remarks. Density.
Gabreski ground, Skywagon 1 Romeo Mike in North Hangars by November. Request taxi, runway 19er via November. I would like to stay in the pattern.
And 1 Romeo Mike, taxi runway 19 via November. Altimeter is at 2997.
2997, clear the taxi 19 via November. 1 Romeo Mike.
old stuff, man. This is how they did it back in the 70s, and we're doing it 40 years later.
Yeah, man.
How's everything looking so far? So good? She's running smooth, right?
Good.
I got a senior IA here with me on board today, and he's going to observe the test flight and check the parameters on the motor and on the propeller as we're going through testing some short field takeoff, maximum performance climb, and balls to the wall, balls to the wall. This takeoff, we got to have it balls to the wall. You let me know when to ease back, okay? We're going to hold short of runway 19 here. And lock my seat for takeoff. And close my window.
Get your full 5 minutes.
You like to see what?
Get your full 5 minutes on that maximum takeoff torque.
Full power.
Well, see, get your full 5 minutes for that.
5 minutes, the full 5 minutes, okay. Well, just giving you a little bit of a heads up, this motor has a 5-minute limit for takeoff at max power, balls to the wall. So all we're going to do here is test it and give it the max power for takeoff. Put all my lights on. We'll do a quick run up here. 1700, 2 clicks to the left, beautiful mag drop, back to boat, 1 click to the left, beautiful mag drop, back to boat. I'm going to cycle the prop a few times. She's running nice. You can see the prop slowing down through the video, and it's definitely dropping down to 1200 RPM when I pull the prop governor all the way back. Oil temperature good, oil pressure is good, cylinder head temperature good, we got good RPM.
Tower helicopter 431, Hotel Fox.
I'm going to call the control tower, see if we're ready to go.
Hotel Fox, Quebec. We're at shelter, I'd like to taxi out departure to the north.
421 Hotel Fox, you proceed out to Whiskey upon reaching cliff, takeoff on course approved. Winds right now 190 at 5.
50, we're taxiing out the Whiskey for Hotel Fox on course approved.
Whiskey Tower, Skalagan 1, Romeo Mike, holding short of runway 19, ready for takeoff. I'd like to stay in the pattern.
Echo Pop, you on a 2-mile final yet?
Yeah, we couldn't get a word, we're 1.2.
Okay, runway 19, clear to land.
Clear to land, 19.
200 at 5.
Thank you.
1 Romeo Mike, Quebec, short landing traffic.
Holding short, landing traffic, we got him short final on my 1 mile final. 1 Romeo Mike, holding short.
It's Hotel Fox, actually, upon reaching like 2 other parts of the south. We have your land traffic, we'll maintain the visual.
Okay, on course is approved.
For Hotel Fox.
Takeoff clearance!
Hotel Fox, roger.
Again, this is a test flight on this Hartzell.
Make the right turn on 24, right turn on Whiskey.
Hartzell 3-blade Scimitar propeller. We had an old, obsolete
right turn,
McCallie
24 Whiskey, stay with you.
propeller on this aircraft, 2-blade.
1 Romeo Mike, runway 19, line up and wait.
Line up and wait, runway 19, 1 Romeo Mike. And that propeller needs to be oil filled. It's got some rudeness to wreck this. At 1200 hour TBO. This Hartzell is a new design.
Runway 19, clear takeoff, and make left traffic, put the left downwind, winds at 200 at 5.
Clear takeoff, runway 19, left traffic, 1 Romeo Mike. And this one has 2400 hour TBO, and it is a 3-blade, and it's supposed to have quieter ride, smoother ride, improved takeoff and climb performance, and we're going to test it right now. All right, bear with me. Off we go.
fellow pilots, ladies and gentlemen watching this tape, we're actually pegging up the vertical speed indicator at 1,500 feet per minute. And we've just reached our traffic pattern altitude of 1,000 feet. We're going to turn to the crosswind and balls to the wall, as senior IA indicating, keep the balls to the wall. Okay. Senior IA is calling for balls to the wall to stop, so we're going to actually pull the prop back a little bit. Skalagan 1 Romeo Mike, on left downwind 1 liner.
1 Romeo Mike, runway 19, clear, touch and go.
Clear for the option. Request option 1 Romeo Mike 1 liner.
1 Romeo Mike, clear for the option, runway 19.
Clear for the option 1 liner.
Get it right on 25.
2,500, got it. Okay, he's calling for 2,500 RPM on this test flight. It's coming up right now at 25.
Coming in for landing. We're going to back it up.
Nautical pops crossing 15. Take a pop back, course 15, hold short of 19.
Let's go.
And hold short 19, nautical pop.
Touch and go, full power and takeoff.
Okay, he's calling for touch and go. So we're going to slow down here. Put some flaps in. It's coming in for a touch and go landing here in Kabreski Airport on a 3-blade Hartzell. I'm very impressed by the climb performance so far. Do 20-degree flap takeoff, touch and go on runway 19. So far, not much vibration on this prop. Looks like a little bit of wind from the south, which is perfect for this runway.
7 nautical pop, course 19, back to the ramp. 19, back to nautical pop, back to.
Tail's coming down, and full power. There you go, traffic pattern altitude. Flaps retract. Senior IA is going to test all the prop configuration here, powering back and throttle back, and check the RPM on the propeller. I'm going to have to duck dive here to remain clear of clouds.
Alright, I'm gonna power up again, okay?
Okay. And Senior IA here, Uncle Sid is actually checking the propeller configuration with certain RPM, checking vibration at certain RPM and certain power settings.
Skywagon 1 Mike, left downwind, 100 for the option. 1 Romeo Mike, runway 19, clear touch yield. Correction, clear for the option. Clear for the option, 1 Romeo Mike.
Full stop, go around, what are we doing? Full stop.
Okay, Senior IA Uncle Sid here is on the right seat, telling me to do a full stop landing, so I'm going to configure for that. So far, everything's on the green, beautiful. Airplane's running like a clock. Green, 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 looking good. No problem.
Let me stick my leg out and see if we're on the ground.
And on 1 Romeo Mike, 180 to November. So Mike Roger, you can do that and right turn on November back to parking with me.
Back to parking North Hangars. 1 Romeo Mike, then stay on this frequency. Alright, looks like we had a really nice short landing here on runway 19, probably about 500 feet. I could have come in a little bit shorter and slower. However, this aircraft has been down for maintenance for about a month and a half till we got the new prop. So I did not practice my short field approach and landing, so I kept it a little bit on the safe side, a little bit faster. So you saw a little bit of a bounce, but hey, give me about 3, 2, 5 of those takeoffs and landings. I can stop this aircraft in about 200 feet. Fellow pilots, it's been an honor to give you a test flight on this 3-blade Scimitar Hartzell 2400 TBO propeller. I am very, very impressed. I still have to review the tape and review the videos to really see the difference in climb performance compared to the old, obsolete Macaulay propeller that was installed here at the factory back in the 70s. For now, Thank you for joining us today on this test flight on this Cessna Skywagon Hartzell 3-blade Scimitar propeller. Welcome to Gabreski Airport.
Now we gotta check for leaks.
Let's mean you.
Balls to the wall.
Let's mean you talk a minute now. This is not a quiz. I just want you to tell me some things.
Talk to me. All right, talk to me.
We're going to talk about, first of all, tell me the difference between flying this propeller and the other. See if you got my, and I'm going to see if you got my list here that I was going to ask some questions.
Okay,
Just
go
tell
ahead.
me from start to finish, from takeoff to landing, your observation and your piloting this airplane, this prop versus the old one. Tell me what you got.
Number one, at max RPM, I did not balls to the wall. I noticed more vibration, a little bit. But 2,500 RPM, which is at the middle of the green, she was running relatively
All right,
smooth.
here's what I got. With that being said,
The climb is unheard of.
red to takeoff, vibration, a little bit of vibe. Okay, back to yellow, started getting better, 25 and below. Perfect, excellent.
25 and below, perfect. So
Excellent.
for cruise,
Now, whenever
be
you
good.
took off with your other propeller, did you feel as much vibration? Because this has a little more vibration than I like.
a little bit more vibration at high RPM, but runs smoother,
Okay, now, did the airplane, was it a little heavier on the nose?
heavier on the
How
nose.
much, could you tell me how much pressure?
A little bit more back pressure
Okay,
on the,
well,
on the
that's
round out.
That's natural.
But it's a different extra
you
blade.
adapted to it
Yeah, extra
right off the
blade.
bat. I saw where you
No,
adapted
no,
to
you
right
saw
off the
my
bat.
landing.
Yeah, you just right
And this plane was down for a month and a half, so
Right.
I didn't do my takeoffs and
Well,
landings.
you got a good 3 landings out of 1 approach. That's
yeah,
real
yeah,
good.
yeah, you saw it. So
But see that prop difference too there with that difference.
well,
And I
need
saw you
some-
handle it. I was watching. I was going to say, now, how is he going to handle this little extra weight? And then no problem.
No problem. I don't
Okay.
see a problem with the extra weight. I really
Let me see
don't.
what
I
else
think
I got.
I think that's extra 5 pounds on the nose. Is that gonna make a big difference?
No,
5
no,
pounds
just
on the
on takeoff though, and when you're pulling down, you could feel
nose? You can feel it.
you had to put
Okay.
more back there. And on landing, you could also feel just a little heavier. Like
Correct.
I could see where you was working with
And
it
I
just a
can
little
see
bit.
this aircraft with passengers behaving different and compensating for the heavy nose.
Right.
All right.
That's right. But still, you know, that's always going to make a difference. It's one of those things you're going to get used to is getting
Correct.
up in the morning and brushing your teeth.
Exactly. Yeah.
What I would like to see done, I want you to work it some more. That vibration, it's adapted to this engine and that crankshaft. And all. I'm afraid you're going to have to get you some dynamic balance.
Dynamic
on it
balance. Okay.
To
that's-
balance it to the engine.
So the prop needs to be balanced to, the
at
engine.
high speed on red line. I mean, she was, you know, I've seen them do worse, but she can do better.
As far as vibration and
Right,
red
on
line.
full juice, and that's why I was
Got it.
checking. Also, I
And
noticed
that's why we had balls to the wall.
I
Check
noticed
that.
in the air too. That's why I was messing jockeying the throttle. I was back and forth. You go balls to the wall up there, you don't feel it as bad because you're not got the ground vibration and everything else.
Correct.
So some of it's in ground vibration, a little bit more weight, but most of it we're going to have it dynamically.
Dynamic balance. Okay, so dynamically balanced, then
Sooner
we're
the
good
better.
to go.
Sooner the better. Keep shaking shit loose. Okay.
Yeah.
But I still like for you to go work at a good hour.
Okay,
All right, we
one
took off-
more hour
we
of
took
testing,
off at-
and then we'll be good.
We took off at 3654.4. I would like to do 3655.4 before you get
Okay,
there. Dave.
54455. Okay.
And we'll check all of that again. But
Okay.
that's my observation. She's great, but I would get that thing dynamically balanced as soon as you can.
As soon as I
Because
can,
all
I'm
that's going to
actually
do is shake
call-
shit loose, you know.
It's not good. You want it to run smooth.
And that's why I was going to ask you. I knew that was a little excessive there. So
At full power. Okay, cool.
so what I would do till then is, right now I want you to work it balls to the wall.
Balls
okay?
to the wall, work it.
And then we're going to check the torque on the nuts.
Let's check. You want to check the torque now or
After you do an hour.
1 hour?
After
What
you
about
do an
leaks?
hour.
Check oil leaks now.
All leaks we're going to check right
Yeah,
now.
let's check oil leaks.
Let me call Baby. That was her.
All right.
Yes, what you do is check and see if you have anything. And you're probably going to have some residual. I'll be surprised if you don't have any. I said it is right.
Because it's revving up at 2800. But here it's supposed to leak, right? From the hub?
Yeah, if you want to see anything, be right back around here. It's good, man. That's why I want you to put balls to the wall. We're going to check out it. So if you both put a slick hour on it, you don't run the arrow and get in boys around. Yeah, I can do that. Yeah, let me get Justin. Let me get Justin this stuff. I can do that.
Alright, talk to the lady and I'll run over to there.